To me, umami is the most important underlying ingredient in food. Hi, my name is Chase from Two Lights Restaurant located in Shoreditch, East London. So I first heard of umami was from the big dog, Mr. Harold McGee, when I was a younger cook. I had actually just read about this fifth taste called umami and how it had its influence on food. When I was a kid, I did have a particular obsession with sushi and raw sashimi. Being I was from the coast of Maine, there's actually a huge abundance of sushi restaurants. So I go every birthday and I absolutely loved it. I couldn't figure out why. It's not really until now that I realized that, it was umami and it had that place in cuisine in my head that I love so much. So I use umami in almost everything that I cook. Not particularly like just one part of a dish, but there will be some aspect of umami in every dish that I do. Whether it may be, putting kombu in with potatoes, or using Parmesan cheese, or using tomato paste, or, all of these different ways to get umami from different ingredients. I feel it's a really big part of the food that I do, and it's part of the palette that I use. Okay, so here we're going to make a dry-aged Hereford Rump Cap with smoked Montgomery cheddar sauce and roasted Calçot onions. So here we have a dry-aged rump steak. They age these for about 2 weeks for us, and then we get them and we age them for about another week. In that process, the amino acids break down the beef, giving it a bit more umami and flavor. We have here the cheese, so that is Montgomery cheddar, aged for about 12 to 16 months, which we puree with milk and lightly smoke over hay. We have Calçot onions. With the Calçots, we roast them in the oven whole. We just lightly wash them and then roast them to concentrate the flavor and the sweetness of the onion. Then we just lightly peeled the first 2 layers off them. And then we have a powder of Vegemite, black sesame, dried kale, and nori. And then to finish, for a bit of spice and freshness, we have some grated horseradish. So here we have our 200-gram portion of the Hereford rump steak, seasoned pretty heavily with salt and pepper and oil. And we're gonna set it over this charcoal here. So we use charcoal with all our grilling because it imparts the flavor of the wood itself and gives a particular smokiness that we really like. So when your steak's just about done, then we're gonna put these onions onto the grill as well. So season them nicely with salt, a bit of oil, and onto the grill they go. Now, you wanna cook the beef until it's about rare, medium rare, and you wanna grill the onions so they have a bit of blackening in color. It's for that TV magic. We've let our steak rest about 5 minutes to retain all its juices, and now we're going to slice it against the grain, nice and thin. Beautiful. Take our leeks, just kind of bend them so they look a bit natural on the plate. Take our cheese sauce here. This is our powder made of kale, Vegemite, sesame, and nori, which goes on top quite liberally. Fresh grated horseradish. And then just a bit of sauce made from the beef bones and trim. So there you have it. So aged Hereford rump steak with smoked cheddar and Calçot onions. Umami means to me is almost everything that I use or try to eat has some aspect of umami in it. Even snack foods, everyone's favorite. Umami is probably the biggest factor of why it's also good. To me, umami is the most important underlying ingredient in food.